morning we'll have and do have planned for you to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2014. It is my honor as the high school principal to guide us through today, and by today I mean not only the senior awards, but certainly 6 o'clock tonight in our graduation ceremonies, and amen for beautiful weather so we can have this outside at the football field. So we are looking forward to a great day, and certainly, again, congratulations to our graduates, class of 2014. I do want, before we get going, I would like to call to the stage the Sergeant of Arms for the Algonac High School Student Council, Chris Snyder, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get going, I'd like to make some introductions and say some big thank yous to those people out there that have helped make this day possible, and in particular this senior awards possible. First of all, with introductions, I'd like to introduce the school board members here today. President Andy Goulet, Treasurer Mike Baranowski, our board secretary Sharon Stiltner, and board trustee Chuck Busatel. I'd also like to introduce our assistant superintendent, Mr. Al Latos, our athletic director, Jamie Teedy, our discipline officer, Sam Dobbs, I'd like to take, again, just a moment to thank our, and you'll see their skills all day today, which is wonderful. We're very proud of them. With our band director, Robert Grass, thank you to the band, so thank you very much. Certainly, as I indicated, this day would not go on without the hard work of individuals that have helped make this possible. And certainly, I want to make sure that we highlight them here. I'd like to thank, first and foremost, Michelle Landrum for her hard work. Thank you. I'd like to thank our counselor, Karen Blair. Thank you, Karen. Assisting her, Danielle Zapay. Thank you, Danielle. And certainly not only helping with the ceremony, but also keeping yours truly going in the right direction, Denise Wallen, Secretary here. Some others I'd like to thank, working behind the scenes, doing a great job to get our kids where they are today, and that's our online coordinator and graduation coach, Jennifer Brutin. And I know I've already introduced him, but wanted to give a big thank you to Mr. Teedy for all his hard work the last week. Kids know he went through graduation with them yesterday, has done a great job, so thank you, Jamie. Last but certainly not least, our custodial staff and our maintenance crew. As you are probably well aware, we'll take this down, break all this stuff down, take it out to the field today, and make sure that everything's ready to go, set all this stuff up to get it ready to go. So thank you so much to our custodial maintenance crew. Thank you very, very much. And I'd like to thank you again for being here. It's a wonderful morning. I do want to take just a second to introduce, if he would like to say just a few words to the public and to our graduates, our new superintendent, Dr. John Stricker.
Well, how about a round of applause for this year's principal? He did a great job. It's great to be here this morning, and thank you for the warm welcome. It's really been there's a lot of promise here, and I'm very excited about it. The people that I've met have been very friendly, and you are blessed with some excellent students that I've met so far. So I'm really excited about this, and we're going to do great things. We really are. So thank you for this opportunity to speak, and thank you for the warm welcome, and go Muskrats, right? Yeah, let's go. All right. Thank you.
Okay, again, thank you, Dr. Stricker. We appreciate that. At this time, I'll call Mr. Latos to join me on stage. We'll begin our awards ceremony by recognizing our best and brightest from the class of 2014. One of our highest awards is recognizing the best and brightest. This one student is selected based on GPA, course rigor, and ACT scores. In essence, this is the top student academically in the class of 2014. The student who was selected will be featured on Channel 7 WXYZ's The Best and Brightest segments that will run through the summer and as well as this spring. Because of her overall GPA and exceptional ACT scores, we're pleased to announce the class of 2014 Best and Brightest, Shelby Mocklin. Each year, Algonac High School selects the top achieving students in the senior class based on a formula of overall grade point average, course rigor, and scores earned on the ACT. This honor grants the students the right to audition to speak at graduation and special honors in district publications. In alphabetical order, the top 10 of the class of 2014 are Matt Avers, Caitlin Barnhart, Kat Dennis, Holly Fry, Isabella Marinelli, Shelby Mocklin, Melissa Manhinnick, Jacob Nutter, Brian Spees, and Emily Turner. Another honor for our top students is being named to the Blue Water Area Conference All-Academic Team. I'd like to take a moment to recognize these 5 students. High schools in the Blue Water Area Conference are able to recognize top academic achievers through the Blue Water Area Conference Academic Team. Each high school in the conference is invited to nominate 5 of its top students to the team based on a formula of grade point average and ACT or SAT scores. The students were recognized at a luncheon held in May in Emily City. I'd like to acknowledge the students who were selected to represent Algonac for that team. They've already received a medallion at the luncheon, but please come forward so you can be recognized for your accomplishment at this time. Shelby Mocklin, Jacob Nutter, Jake Healy, Emily Turner, and Kat Dennis. Also honored at the Blue Water Area Conference is, for the graduating class of 2014, Algonac's representatives for the Blue Water Area Conference top student athletes, and they are Shelby Mocklin and Jacob Nutter. Next on our agenda is to honor our honor students, and quick information on our cum laude system that we have here at Algonac. Beginning in the class of 2006, Algonac Community Schools instituted the cum laude or collegiate system of honoring our graduates. 61 members of the class of 2014 will be receiving an honor cord today. Students are honored in the following categories. Cum laude, meaning with honor. Honor students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 to 3.29. These students will be wearing a white and navy honor cord on their graduation gown. Again, 26 students have earned this distinction. They are Brandon O'Leary, Madison Cheney, Danielle Fiore, Jacob Franklin. They could come forward as their names are read. Charlotte Gore, Damon Goulet, Leah Hacker, Jordan Hellrung, Karina Keats, Kevin Kerrigan, Lindsay Keegan, Brandy McLaughlin, Amanda Meldrum, Nicole Manhinnick, John Pigloski, Sal Panessa, and Megan Ricard. Magna cum laude, meaning with great honor. Honor students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.3 to 3.66. Students who have earned this distinction will be wearing a silver and navy cord on their gown. 19 students have earned this distinction in the class of 2014. They are Trevor Arneal, Mike Baranowski, Alyssa Barnett, Mike Bradley, Charlie Brody, Caleb Deeroff, Caitlin Dorfler, Brendan Gutzeit, Marissa Johnson, Madison Kook, Zach Liederman, Monica Martin, Hannah McGregor, Leah Meldrum, Christina Squires, Chris Snyder, Shayla Soring, Carly Stevenson, Nick Waters, Lawrence Wilson, and Allie Wergow. Summa cum laude, meaning with the highest honor, honor students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of a 3.67 to 4.0. Students who have earned this distinction will be wearing a gold and navy cord on their gown. 21 students have earned this distinction today. They are Matt Avers, Caitlin Barnhart, Hannah Bosman, Katie Jo Chauvin, Kat Dennis, Jordan Fiorani, Holly Fry, Megan Girardin, Caitlin Gertman, Jake Healy, Lillian Hinkle, Rachel Heward, Kylie Lyon, Jessica Malberg, Thomas Martian, Isabella Marinelli, Shelby Mocklin, Melissa Manhinnick, Stephanie Morris, Jacob Nutter, Brian Spees, Emily Turner, and Neely White. On to our academic achievement awards. At this point, we want to make sure that we thank the Algonac Rotary Club for continuing to sponsor these academic awards programs for our students. The purpose of the Academic Achievement Award Program at Algonac High School is to encourage and recognize students maintaining a high level of academic achievement for each school year. The awards are presented to the students who maintained at least a 3.5 GPA for the entire preceding school year. As you may recall, Seniors received their Academic Achievement Awards for their junior year at an assembly this past fall. This morning, I will be acknowledging those students who have earned awards for grades earned in the first semester of the school year. In addition, due to the new honor point system for taking challenging courses, several students will be earning multiple awards due to the policy being applied to the GPAs retroactively. So earning our academic certificate this morning, they could come forward when their name is called. Charlie Brody, Caitlin Dorfler, Danielle Fiore, Charlotte Gore, Vanessa Jandrin, Kevin Kerrigan, Lindsay Keegan, Amanda Meldrum, Melissa Nikoriak, John Pigloski, Megan Rickard, and Chris Snyder. Receiving our academic letter this morning are Jordan Fiore, Marissa Johnson, and Christina Squires. They come forward, please. Receiving our Lamp of Learning this morning, Trevor Arneal, Mike Baranowski, and Madison Kukuk. Receiving the bar pin this morning is Matt Avers, Caitlin Barnhart, Hannah Bosman, Katie Jo Chauvin, Kat Dennis, Caleb Deeroff, Holly Fry, Megan Girardin, Caitlin Gertman, Jake Healy, Lillian Hinkle, Rachel Heward, Kylie Lyon, Jessica Malberg, Isabella Marinelli, Shelby Mocklin, Melissa Minhinnick, Stephanie Morris, Jacob Nutter, Shayla Soring, Brian Spees, Emily Turner, Neely White, and Lawrence Wilson. And our students receiving multiple awards this morning, they may come forward and I'll read what they are receiving. Alyssa Barnett receiving a certificate and academic letter. Madison Cheney receiving a certificate and academic letter. Jacob Franklin receiving his certificate and academic letter. Monica Martin receiving her certificate academic letter. Brandy McLaughlin receiving her certificate and academic letter. Leah Meldrum receiving her academic letter, her certificate, and Lamp of Learning. Nicole Minhinnick receiving her certificate and academic letter. Nick Waters receiving his academic letter and Lamp of Learning. Allie Wergow receiving her certificate, academic letter, and Lamp of Learning. And Jason Young receiving his certificate and academic letter. For the President's Education Award, students qualify for this by achieving at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average and receiving a qualifying score in reading and math on standardized tests. To determine qualifiers, Algonac High School uses scores students earn on the math and reading portions of the Michigan Merit Exam. These students receive a certificate of recognition for their accomplishment and a letter from President Obama. Please come forward when I read your name and remain on stage. Trevor Arneal, Matt Avers, Mike Baranowski, Caitlin Barnhart, Hannah Bosman, Katie Jo Chauvin, Kat Dennis, Caleb Deeroff, Jordan Fiorani, Holly Fry, Megan Gerardin, Caitlin Gertman, Jake Healy, Lillian Hinkle, Rachel Heward, Marissa Johnson, Madison Kukuk, Kylie Lyon, Jessica Malberg, Thomas Martian, Isabella Marinelli, Shelby Mocklin, Melissa Manhinnick, Stephanie Morris, Jacob Nutter, Aaron Pilak, Christina Squires, Shayla Soring, Brian Spees, Emily Turner, Nick Waters, Neely White, and Lawrence Wilson. Throughout the rest of the assembly this morning, many local scholarships will be presented by their sponsors. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our local sponsors as a whole. We certainly are truly blessed here at Algonac High School that our community is so active, so generous in giving back to our students. Approximately $40,000 will be presented this morning to our seniors from 37 local scholarship sponsors that are here today to present to our seniors. So on behalf of the staff and students at Algonac High School and Algonac Community Schools as a whole, I want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors. Thank you very much for your support of our kids. With that, I'll invite Mrs. Weinkoop to the stage to introduce our IB recognition. Thank you.
Good morning. I would first like to recognize our 7 students who have qualified, fulfilled all the requirements to earn the International Baccalaureate Diploma. We'll find out in July how they did. In order to qualify for the diploma, the students have had to take all 6 of their classes, their junior and senior year, as IB classes. In addition to that, they have to fulfill requirements for creativity, action, and service, complete a theory of knowledge course, which is most difficult because it's with me, and last, write an original research paper of 4,000 words on a topic of their choosing. So please congratulate them with me as we call them up, the students who have earned this honor. Caleb Deeroff. Catherine Kat Dennis. Holly Frey. Isabella Marinelli. Shelby Mocklin. Jacob Nutter. And Emily Turner. It is my privilege as the National Honor Society advisor to recognize the senior members of the National Honor Society who are in good standing and will be recognized at graduation. National Honor Society is a service organization that's based on the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. They have completed a minimum of 10 hours of community service each semester, maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.4, and exhibited the character and leadership expected of a member both of the National Honor Society and of Algonac High School. Countless hours of service have been completed by these young adults, including volunteering at the local elementary schools, collecting books for preschool students, creating a meal and serving it at the Ronald McDonald House, hosting dances, a link mixer, a movie night for elementary students, and those were just the group projects that they did. When I call your name, please come forward to the stage to receive your NHS collar to wear at graduation this evening. President Brian Spies. Vice President Emily Turner. Secretary Shelby Mocklin. Treasurer Jacob Nutter. Committee Co-Chair Holly Frey. Committee Co-Chair Catherine Cat Dennis. Committee Co-Chair Jacob Healy. Committee Co-Chair Isabella Marinelli. Trevor Arneal. Michael Baranowski. Caitlin Barnhart. Katie Jo Chauvin. Caleb Deeroff. Megan Girardin. Caitlin Gertman. Lillian Hinkle. Rachel Howard. Madison Kuka. Kylie Leone. Jessica Malberg. Melissa Manhinnick. Stephanie Morris. Christina Squires. Chris Snyder. And Allie Wergout.
Good morning, seniors. Busy day, huh? Yeah. My name is Andy Goulet, and it continues to be an honor for me to serve on the Algonac Board of Education as its president. I'm here this morning to give some recognition to some very important people in your lives. You have learned to take care of yourselves and to take care of each other by the skills and the love and care of people who have taught you through your entire lives. The first group of those people, if you look to the sides and behind you, are your parents. And they got you part of, and in a lot of instances, most of the way. And they deserve a little bit, don't they? And then there's this other group of people who have spent probably nearly as much time with you as your own family has spent with you, and those are your teachers. And through the 13 years that you've gone through, all that you've gone through, they've helped you to understand how to take care of yourself and take care of each other, and to prepare yourselves for this future that when you walk out these doors today is going to be wide open to you. And so it's with great humbling honor and respect that we'd like to recognize the teachers of Algonac Community Schools who've done so much for you. Now, you'll notice I have helpers here, and there's a good reason for that. It is also my honor to serve as Algonac's representative to the St. Clair County Association of School Boards. And as such, the St. Clair County Association of School Boards, which was formed in 1966 to provide school board members across St. Clair County with opportunities to learn stuff. 24 years ago, they started a program where they gave a scholarship to one senior from each high school in the county who wanted to pursue an education, career in education. And so Algonac's student, who I'm absolutely pleased to hand a $600 scholarship check to, is Stephanie Morris. Stephanie is the daughter of Stephen and Sherry Morris and plans to attend Rochester College, where she will pursue a degree in elementary education. Although every teacher that Stephanie came in contact with influenced and encouraged her dream to become a teacher, it is Barb Simpson, who is credited with the greatest influence. And we go back to the teachers for just a second. This lady right here inspired this young lady to make a life choice, a career choice. And that is the true power of being an educator. Okay? And so being in Mrs. Simpson's third grade classroom provided many positive experiences and a great deal of knowledges. And these opportunities were made possible through the St. Clair Tech Teacher Exploration Program. And just for a couple of minutes here, I'd like Stephanie to say a few words about why she picked Mrs. Simpson. Congratulations.
All of the teachers at Algonac High School have helped me to want to become a teacher, but the last year and a half, I've had a great honor to work in Ms. Simpson's classroom, and I'm going to miss working with you and the students so much next year. Thank you for this opportunity.
My name is Mary Jane Hardy, and I'm here representing the Algonac Athena Club. This club was established 110 years ago in Algonac. We have been giving out scholarships for 63 years. We'd like to give our $1,000 scholarship this year to Jacob Franklin.
My name is Pat Vandenberg, and I'm a member of the Algonac Art Fair Committee. We are proud to announce our 2014 scholarship winner, Nadia Garver, who will be given $500 to continue her studies at the College for Creative Studies.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Morton, and I'm the president of the Algonac Sports Boosters this year. Each year, we give up to 4 scholarships to Algonac High School senior student athletes from the Sports Boosters. The applicants are judged by a written essay, evaluation by their coaches, and a requirement that at least one of their parents participate in Sports Boosters during the 2 years. This year's winners are Lillian Hinkle, Michael Baranowski, and Chris Schneider.
Hello, I'm Judy Gulliver.
I'm Gary Tuzinowski. Morning, all.
We are part of the Algonac Community Theater. We encourage all ages to become involved, not only on stage as actors, but behind stage as well. Hair and makeup, stage construction, and many other areas. We are very pleased to present 3 scholarships, $500 scholarships this year, to help promote the individuals to continue their love of theater. Our first recipient is
Jacob Franklin.
Our second is Amanda Meldrum. And our third is Hope Willer.
And they were all in Greece. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Artie Bryce. I'm the president of Algonac Rotary, and we every year we give out some scholarships. We have a committee that picks out the winners of the Algonac Rotary Scholarship, and this year we have two. First is Alexandria Wigger. Help me out, Wigger. Thank you. Sorry about that. And Amanda Meldrum.
Where's the meeting?
Congratulations to the class of 2014. My name is Dana Tadino, and I am honored to be presenting the Algonac Elementary Scholarship this morning. This year, the committee had so many deserving former students apply that it was impossible for us to choose just one. Therefore, we have chosen two recipients this year for the award. Both recipients are well-rounded individuals that have shown strength of character, determination both in and out of school. We are confident that they will both continue to strive for excellence as they further their education as well into their future careers. I am proud to present the co-recipients of this year's Algonac Elementary Scholarship in the amount of $500 each to Miss Alyssa Barnett and Miss Monica Martin.
Good morning and congratulations to the class of 2014. This is Sharon Brewer, the president of our Algonac Lioness Club, and I'm Eleanor Beadlescombe, the chair of the scholarship committee. And this year, the Algonac Lionesses are happy to be able to present a $600 scholarship to a girl who has demonstrated exemplary community service, and we are happy to present this scholarship to Miss Stephanie Morris.
Good morning. My name is Gordy Bernhardt from the Algonac Lions Club. I was here 4 years ago when I was president of the club, and I was my honor to present 5 scholarships, which I will be doing today, each scholarship being $1,000. But just in a quick summary, that 4 years ago gone by so fast, but at that time I told the story partially of my life, how it took me 30 years to get my degree and what a difference it made in my life. I told the story in hope that it would inspire these young ladies and men to go ahead and get their degree as soon as possible. The unusual effect of that speech was that there was a parent in the audience that listened, and as a result, she went back to school and completed her degree. You know, it was a small thing, but small things can turn into big things. So I would encourage each and every one of these graduating students to go ahead, get that degree, and make life a lot better for yourselves and those that are around you. Again, I'd like to present 5 scholarships, $1,000 each, this being the 54th year that the Lions are doing this. First recipient is Lillian Hinkle. The second one is Salvatore Panessa. The third is Charles Brody. The fourth is Holly Fry. And last but not least, Jake Healy.
Good morning. My name is Martha Shemansky, and many of you might know me as the kindergarten teacher from Point Trumbull, the principal at Algonac Elementary, and then the principal at Millside Elementary, and I am very happy to be here as part of your special day. On behalf of the Algonac Clay Community Fund, the first scholarships that I'm going to announce are the Vera Fuller Hansen Education Trust Fund. Vera Fuller Hansen was born on September 24th, 1904 in Algonac. As a child, she attended Point Trumbull Elementary School, graduated from Algonac High School in 1923, and she taught in the district for many years. After her teaching career, Vera owned and operated the Vera Fuller Real Estate Office in Clay Township and was a very well-known and successful real estate agent in the area. Vera had a very long and full life as she passed away on May 26, 2004 at the age of 99. Upon her wishes that scholarships be given from her estate, a trust was established with the Community Foundation of St. Clair County in her name. Vera had requested students living in both Algonac and Marine City who wished to help people in their profession be considered for her scholarships. The Fuller Hansen Education Trust Fund was established on December 10, 2004 to provide scholarship support. Each year there are always many applicants, and this year was no different. There are 2 Algonac High School winners for this year's Vera Fuller Hansen Education Trust Fund. They were honored at the Cinco de Mayo in May, but I'm pleased and honored to announce the winners this morning, and please come on stage so we can recognize you. The 2014 winners of the Fuller Hansen Educational Trust Fund are Caitlin Gertman and Rachel Huard. I'm also honored to share with you about the Joseph Kamey Memorial Scholarship. Joseph Kamey was our superintendent for Algonac schools from 1975 to 1989, at which time he went to RISA as superintendent for many years. The family of Joseph Kamey established a scholarship with the Community Foundation of St. Clair County on February 4th, 2004. The scholarship was to be awarded to an Algonac graduate going into education. The recipient of this scholarship was also honored at our Cinco de Mayo in May. On behalf of the Algonac Clay Community Fund, it is with great pleasure to announce this year's winner. Chris Snyder, who will be attending Grand Valley State University this fall, plans to study secondary education, majoring in math or science, and would like to be a coach. Please, Chris, come to the stage so we can recognize you. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Betsy Schumann. I teach 2nd grade at Fairhaven Elementary. Excuse me, I want to say congratulations to all of you. I know you worked very hard to get here. And Fairhaven graduates, your teachers are very proud of you. And I am going to present the Fairhaven Parent-Teacher Group Scholarship. This person that I'm lucky enough to present to has worked very hard since she was 6 years old. She's very deserving of this scholarship. It goes to Stephanie Morris.
staff, faculty, the ones behind everybody, the parents. My name's Dave Hacker. I'm from the Pearl Beach Lions Club. 1917, Association Lions Club started. In 1925, at a convention, Cedar Point, Ohio, Helen Keller challenged us to beat the Knights of the Blind. Since then, we've gone on to do many other things, including scholarships. When we receive scholarship applications, every student whose application we receive gets a number and their name blacked out. Our scholarships are pretty much funded by our bingo players, so they are the ones who select the winners. This year's winners is a young lady who's been very active in the Lions. That's Alyssa Barnett. Next is a young man who we don't know a lot about, but he's very worthy of this scholarship, and that's Zach Liederman. And I encourage everybody to join the Lions.
Morning. My name is Pat Nichols. I'm here to present the Craig Ford Memorial Scholarship. The winner of this year's $1,500 scholarship is Matthew Avers.
The James J. Goldenbogen Memorial Scholarship is for a student who is entering into the broadcasting and journalism field. This student has fulfilled these requirements. We are proud to present the James J. Goldenbogen Memorial Scholarship for $1,500 to Jacob Franklin. Congratulations and best of luck in the future.
Yeah, I never thought I would receive a scholarship award is in conjunction with the James J. Goldenbogen Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a student excuse me, who doesn't necessarily have a high grade point average but works very hard and has the determination to get things done and get what they want. The nominating committee feels strongly that this student has achieved those goals. We are proud to award $1,000 for the I Never Thought I Would Be Considered for a Scholarship award to Hope Weiler.
Good morning. Congratulations to all of your seniors on your graduation day. I am Linda Wassel, representing the Harson Zion Lioness Club. The purpose of the club is to serve the community, and we are very proud to be able to provide scholarships for our island graduates. We are honoring 2 people with scholarships today. As I call your name, please come forward. Katrina Keats. And Alexandria DeConis. I want to congratulate all of you and best wishes for a very successful future. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mary Ann McLean, representing the Harsons Island St. Clair Flats Association and also the Harsons Island Garden Club. This year, we have one recipient for both organizations, and that's Karina Keats.
Good morning. Congratulations, 2014. Congratulations, parents.
My name is Jay DeBoyer. I have a very distinct privilege. Why don't you take a minute and think about the person in your world. It might be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be a teacher, it could be someone you may not know directly, but who you believe is perhaps the kindest, nicest individual you know. Think about that person. You need to strive to want to be that person. You want to have that character. That person in my world is my father. He is perhaps the nicest individual I've ever met in my entire life. He has fantastic character. The James G. DeBoyer Outstanding Character as an Athlete Award is something that I'm very proud of to represent that man. The award was established in 2005, and it's given to an athlete who might not have scored the most points, might not have even been a team captain, he might not have hit the most home runs, but he carried himself in a manner that everyone respected. He played by the rules. He displayed himself in an outstanding manner. You know, Abraham Lincoln said that reputation is a shadow and character is the tree. There's a difference between the two. We've all heard the I Have a Dream speech. And in the end, Martin Luther King said he wanted his children to be measured by the content of their character. That's the most important in the end. There's some attributes that you measure character with: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, citizenship. Those things all matter. Having character may mean that the decisions that you make might not be popular. They certainly may not be easy, and in fact, they may not even benefit you. But you make those decisions because they're the right thing to do. You know, in today's society, there's a lot of things going on, and I believe that if you followed those 6 attributes that I just spoke and you maintained your character, we could change this world, we could change this country, we could change our community. We've chosen to make this award for character in an athlete based on the character that I have seen, my family has seen, and many people from the community have seen in James DeBoyer. It's not a memorial to him, it's a recognition of the kind of person he's been. So, after observing athletes, reading applications, talking to fellow students, teachers, parents, coaches, when you read things like, this person is a person of impeccable character and demonstrates the highest standard in every activity that the individual has encountered. I've had the privilege of watching this individual. My family has had the privilege of watching this individual. So it's with great pleasure that we're going to award this to Michael Baranowski.
Good morning. I am Dorothy Martin DeBoyer, and I'm here to award the James Martin Memorial Award. Before I do that, I would like to say congratulations to all of the seniors. You've reached the goal that your parents set for you when you started kindergarten. And really, now your life is really going to begin. And I encourage you, as you go through life, display good character and to your own self be true. The James Martin Memorial Award was established in 1952. James Martin was my brother. He was scheduled to graduate in 1952, but he didn't reach that goal. 2 weeks after the end of his junior year, he made a bad decision. He decided to try to learn how to swim while he was alone, and he drowned. That fall, the student council determined that they would like to establish a memorial in his honor. He would have served in his senior year 5 years on the student council representing his class. He was involved not only in student council, He played basketball, baseball, ran track. He went to the state meet in May of 1951 with the 880 relay team. The team was made up of Jim Martin, Jim DeBoyer, Don Piak, and Sid Schaefer. That Algonac team took second in the state of Michigan that year. Jim was the kind of person that whenever something was going on at school, or if there was a job to be done, he was there to do it. And he always did it with a smile. The yearbook that fall was dedicated to him, and in it, it said he was just an all-around good guy. And as his sister, I can tell you, he truly was. After listening this morning, I can assure you that my brother would have been very much in agreement with the person who will receive this award. They obviously are involved in their school and is someone who makes their family very proud of them. And this year the award goes to Shelby Moshman.
All right, good morning. How we doing, everybody? Oh, how we doing? Oh my goodness, we're graduating. Come on, let's be happier. So my name is Dennis Sampier, and I'm here to present the 2014 John Sampier Fighting Muskrat Character Scholarship, and I kind of believe in the 3 B's: be good, be fast, be gone. So here we go. It's the 14th year I've awarded this scholarship, but it's the first time that I've been available to announce the winner in person, so I'm pretty excited to be here today. Here's the backstory. Here's what you need to know. So I received a $1,500 scholarship myself from the Algonac Chamber of Commerce my senior year in college at CMU, and I would not have been able to graduate without that gift. So I vowed to pay it back, or to pay it forward. So I teamed up with 2 great guys, Howard McCollum and Jeff Kaminsky, fellow 1990 Algonac High School graduates. I realize that might seem like a million years ago to you. So we're just 3 average guys, and we created a scholarship to give money away to a deserving person every year. Ironically, my older brother John was the first person to donate to it, and then he passed, and so we renamed the scholarship in his honor because, quite honestly, he embodied all the qualities that the scholarship stands for, and that is effort, integrity, and leadership. John, if you knew John, he would not be outworked. He attacked everything he did ferociously. He, in doing so, forced the action, and he created opportunities for himself. Integrity. He treated people the right way, with respect, always. And he put other people before himself. And to me, that's the true definition of leadership. If he was standing here today, I thought, well, what would he say to you? And I know exactly what he would say. It's probably a lesson that he taught me when we were kids. I remember playing Algonac Little League Baseball on the fields of at Algonquin High School, and our coach had pitching tryouts. And he announced, anyone who wanted to try out to pitch could raise their hand. Today was the day. We're going to find out if you had the stuff. And I thought, oh, great, I want to pitch. So I'm going to do this, and I think I can do it pretty well, was my thinking. So all of these kids raised their hand. To my surprise, it was a parade of people going to the mound throughout a 3-hour practice, each person taking their shot at pitching. And every time I'd go to raise my hand, someone else would raise their hand before me, and okay, and I just kept getting pushed back, pushed back. Finally, practice was over. I never tried out to pitch. So I was a little bit dejected, and my older brother John comes up after practice, and he sees I'm a little bit sad. He's like, what's wrong? I said, well, we had pitching tryouts today. He's like, oh, great, you got a really good arm. How did it go? So, well, it didn't go because I didn't do it. He's like, what do you mean you didn't do it? I said, well, it just didn't happen. So I said, well, next time, maybe next year, who knows? And he's like, well, no, let's go right now and let's talk to the coach. I said, well, practice is over. Coach is loading up his car. It's too late. He's like, no, it's not. Let's go talk to him. So he walks over to the coach, explains to him I wanted to try out. You can imagine the coach was a little bit surprised. Well, we just practiced for 3 hours and he never raised his hand. Why not? I don't know. It didn't happen. And so John says, well, let's do it right now. And the coach says, oh, well, practice is over. I'm kind of going home. I got dinner, things like that. I kind of have to get going. And John says, well, I see a catcher's mitt, I see the mask, I see a bucket of baseballs, let's just do this right now. And next thing you know, he throws the coach the glove, he throws me some baseballs, and I'm out on the mound pitching, trying out. Turns out I actually had a little bit of ability, and I went on to pitch for probably another 10 years after that, including right here at Algonac High School. But the point is that the lesson I learned that day, and it's come back to me so many times in my life with education, with my career, and in relationships, is if you want something, go get it. If you want it, go get it. And that's what he taught me on that day when I was 8 years old, sitting out in the sun at Algonquin High School, at Algonquin Middle School. So that's what John would tell you if he was here today. As you enter the next phase of your life, he would tell you to go get it. Chris Snyder, where are you? Stand up. The values in the work ethic, Chris, that you display, you are the ideal recipient and you are the unanimous choice for the 2014 John St. Pierre Memorial Scholarship. We know you are going to go get it. Congratulations. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kendall Wingrove, and I am a graduate of Algonac High School. Thank you. As a great man often says here at this building, the swamp will bring you back. Speaking of this great man, how many of you have had Mr. High Street or know Mr. High Street? Yeah. I started in kindergarten with John High Street, and I want to assure every single one of you that everything you have heard about him is true. When John and I were in school, and many other people in the room will remember this, we had an incredible high school principal. His name was George Johnson, and his wife was Ann Johnson. She taught both English and Latin. And some of our speakers earlier today have taught about character and integrity. And for those of us of a certain generation, George and Ann Johnson were the very embodiment of integrity and character. And it's one of the reasons we started the Johnson Writing Award in their honor. And it's my privilege to hand that award out today. The Johnson Writing Award is given to the Algonac High School senior who writes the most thought-provoking essay on a contemporary issue from a biblical perspective. And the question is, if Jesus could give the advice to a high school student in 2014, what would he say? And let me read a very, very short excerpt from our award-winning entry. Quote, "If Jesus were to give advice to a high school student today, I am confident that he would say, whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel. The gospel lays out a set of standards that people should try to live by and obtain. It not only gives people hope for the future with the Father, but encourages us to lead a life similar to the one Jesus led. Just as Jesus was able to handle even unpleasant circumstances with grace through the Holy Spirit, high school students need to learn to embrace life no matter what the circumstances and to keep their focus on God." Thank you. Thank you. I would now like to present the award to the person who wrote this incredible essay, and it is my privilege to present the 2014 Johnson Writing Award to Jordan Fiorani.
Good morning. I am very pleased to be here from Millside Elementary. I am president of the Family Council at Millside. This year we had 12 applicants, and we have a committee of 4 parents who go through. We have a rubric that we follow. We normally give out 1. 2 of the students receive perfect scores from all 4 of us that are on the committee. So we couldn't possibly pick between the 2 because the 2 applicants are amazing students. They spend many, many hours community service, their academics, their extracurricular activity. Everything that the two applicants do is wonderful. We black out the names and addresses when we are going through, so we don't know who it is. We just read their applications, we go through them. The beginning of May, when I found out who the two that we are giving the scholarships to, I couldn't be more happy or more proud to be presenting them to these two young ladies. These two young ladies have spent many hours helping us at Millside. They have helped us with all of our big events, our 50s, 80s dance that we just had, our luau. They come almost every single month, and they kid sit at our meetings that we have. And these two young ladies are very dear to my heart. When I found out who they were, I couldn't be more proud to present this to Miss Rachel Heward and Miss Caitlin Gertman.
Good morning. I'm Jane Lewandowski, and on behalf of St. Clair County Community College Board of Trustees, I'm pleased to award scholarships worth $800 each. One goes to future SC4 student Anne-Marie Campo. And the second award is to Sal Panessa.
Morning, everybody. Well, to the students and the seniors, both groups have worked extremely hard to accomplish what you're going to accomplish. And I think you worked for it, you've earned it, you deserve it. Give yourself a round of applause. My name is Herman Montville, President Fraternal Order of Police for the Downriver area, Clay Township, Algonac mainly. And to the parents, if you get requests for donations to the FOP, that's not us, that's another lodge. Anyway, I'm here to present what we call the Outstanding Person Award. This award is not easy to get, and that's by design. Some of the things on the list are personal hygiene, penmanship, willingness to help others, participation in school activities, general friendliness, and parents is basically somebody that you want your son or daughter to be seen with. You want them to hang around with them. This year, Outstanding Person Award, Algonac High School, Caitlin Barnhart.
Hello, everyone. I am Danielle Zapay. For the parents who don't know me, I'm hoping most of the students know me by now. This year, I've had the honor of serving with AmeriCorps through a grant-funded program through RESA. I've been working with students on gaining access to college and college resources. And so now I'm going to present the college and university scholarships that the students will be receiving next year. These are the scholarships that students reported to me or colleges reported to me. So if you didn't get it to me, I'm sorry. Okay. We'll go alphabetically. So the first one is Adrian College. One student from the class of 2014 has been awarded a scholarship from Adrian College in the amount of $9,000 per year. It's a value of $36,000 over 4 years. Charlotte Gore, please come up. Next is Albion College. There's one student from the class of 2014 headed to Albion College in the fall who earned a scholarship. Alyssa Barnett, please come forward.
Alyssa has earned the Britton Award from Albion. It's valued at $17,000 per year, renewable for 4 years, with a potential value of $68,000. Next, Baker College has extended a scholarship to one of our seniors. Amanda Meldrum, please come forward so that I may recognize your accomplishments. Amanda earned the Baker College Career Scholarship. It's worth $1,600 a year, and over 4 years, the value is $6,400. Central Michigan University has awarded 2 students from the class of 2014 with a scholarship. The Academic Success Award was awarded to both students. This award is valued at $3,000. It is awarded to high school graduates with a cumulative grade point average of a 3.0 or higher and an ACT score of a 21 or higher at the time of admission to CMU. Potential value of the scholarship over 4 years is $12,000. On behalf of Central Michigan University, Brandon O'Leary and Alexandra Wergau, please come forward. Eastern Michigan University has awarded one of our students the Emerald Scholarship based on his GPA and ACT scores. Congratulations to Damon Gillette. Okay, Ferris State University. Ferris has awarded one scholarship to a member of the class of 2014. The Ferris Gold Scholarship is awarded to Kevin Kerrigan. The annual award amount is $1,500 for a potential lifetime value of $7,000. Congratulations, Kevin. All right, next is the Florida Institute of Technology. We have one student heading off to Florida to go to the Florida Institute of Technology in the fall. He's earned the Florida Tech Scholarship for $21,000 per year. This scholarship can be renewed annually for a total of $84,000. Congratulations, Jake Healy. One member of the class of 2014 has earned a scholarship from Grand Valley State University and will be attending in the fall. Christopher Snyder has earned the Laker Scholarship, which is awarded to students who have earned a GPA of 3.5 or higher and either a 23, 24, or 25 on the ACT. The scholarship amount is $1,000, renewable up to 4 years with a total value of $4,000. Okay, 6 students from the class of 2014 have earned scholarships to Oakland University. Katie Chauvin, Holly Fry, Leah Meldrum, Megan Ricard, and Brian Spees, please come forward. All of these students have earned the Geographic Region Award, valued at $2,000 a year, renewable for 4 years with a potential value of $8,000. It is awarded to entering freshmen with a GPA of a 3.0 or higher, residing in Michigan counties outside of Macomb, Oakland, or Wayne, who wish to live on campus. In addition to that scholarship, Leah Meldrum earned the University Recognition Award for $1,500 per year for a total of $6,000. Katie Chauvin earned the Academic Achievement Award for $2,000 per year, totaling $8,000 for all 4 years, and Holly Fry and Brian Spees earned the Distinguished Scholars Award, valued at $5,000 per year, renewable for 4 years with a total value of $20,000. Congratulations. We have one student attending Rochester College in the fall, and she has earned the Freshman Dean Scholar Award. This is for $6,000 over 4 years with a total of $24,000. Congratulations, Stephanie. And lastly, we have Western Michigan University. We have one student from the class of 2014 who will be attending Western Michigan in the fall, and they have been awarded the John Cita Scholarship. Jacob Franklin will receive $10,500 per year over 4 years with a total value of $42,000. Congratulations. Here today, 19 members of the class of 2014 received scholarships from institutions of higher learning. In a moment, Carrie Franklin from the University of Alabama will present scholarships to Catherine Dennis, Jacob Nutter, and Emily Turner as well. Approximately 40 more earn local scholarships, so from a class of 156 members, there are 59 members who have earned scholarships. That's over a third of the class. The total amount of money awarded in scholarships was almost $565,000. What an accomplishment. Parents, we know you played a huge role in their success, and thank you on behalf of Algonac High School. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Carrie Franklin, and I'm the regional recruiter in Michigan for the University of Alabama. And it is my distinct pleasure to be here again for the 4th year in a row to award scholarships to 3 of your most deserving students. In recognition of their strong academic achievements, on behalf of the university and our president, Dr. Judith Bonner, I would like to award presidential scholarships to Catherine Dennis, Jacob Nutter, and Emily Turner, which will the presidential scholarships will pay the value of out-of-state tuition for 4 years with a total value of $95,800. Additionally, Jacob and Emily were both awarded engineering leadership scholarships with an additional value of $10,000. So congratulations, we're happy you're Bama bound this fall.
Good morning and congratulations to all of you. I'm Gail Simon. I'm the case manager for St. Clair Tech. I'm here today to recognize those students who have earned tech certification. Tech certification is like being on the honor roll. Not everyone is going to receive it as far as their attributes in that area. These students who are earning tech certification today have mastered training in their program area, gained technical skills, experience, and have proven their competencies in what it takes to succeed in today's competitive job market. They are career-focused and college-ready. The following students are receiving tech certification. When I call your program and name, please come forward to the stage. For automotive technology, Kenneth Burton, Joseph DeRue, Shelby Knappenberger. For collision repair, Michael Bradley, David Warwick, Ryan Wilburn. For cosmetology, Leah Hacker, Hannah McGregor. I also would like to give special recognition to Hannah. Hannah won the bronze medal in Skills USA at the state competition. For culinary arts, Brianna Burby, Samantha Orchard, Justin Schaefer. For digital media technology, Nadia Garver, For health careers, Caitlin Byerly, Madison Cheney, Marisa Johnson, Katrina Keats, Brandy McLaughlin, Garrett Nader, Melissa Nikoriak, Alexander Shaner, Neely White. For information technology, Kevin Greisbury, Salvatore Panessa, and last, teacher exploration, Stephanie Morris. Stephanie also won a $1,000 scholarship for the technical education scholarship and awards of, like I said, $1,000 for her achievements in her program area. And Laura Tolicki. Congratulations to all of you. It's been a pleasure working with each and every one of you, and I wish you the best for your future. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Mr. Latos, Mr. Lever, faculty, parents, students, my name is Sergeant Shane Burton. I'm the U.S. Army and Army Reserve recruiter here for the school. Today I would like to continue what has become an important tradition by presenting the U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award to two of the school's finest scholar athletes. The two students whom the Army Reserve honors this year have achieved the winning combination in both academics and athletics. They have achieved a balance that many people aspire to, but only a handful achieve. I'm happy to be here to give these students special recognition for their accomplishments. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award was created in 1981 by the Army Reserve to honor top students. More than 200,000 high school students have received the Scholar Athlete Award. So today's recipients join a long list of distinguished scholar athletes, students who are team captains, debate champions, student officers, community leaders, and Olympic athletes. Students who have put forth the extra effort to be Army strong. I'm proud to have the opportunity to honor two of the nation's finest young people right here at Algonac High School. Let's give a round of applause to this year's Algonac High School Army Reserve National Scholar Athletes, Christopher Snyder and Lillian Hinkle. Congratulations. There you go. Chris. Congratulations. I'd also like to recognize two more students at the school. Let's give them a round of applause. Lindsay Keegan and Christina Squires for both devoting themselves to serve in the U.S. Army.
Good morning, Algonac High School. My name is Sergeant Fortier, and I am a recruiter for your high school from the Michigan Army National Guard. I'm not here to hand out an award or a scholarship today. I'm here to recognize one of your students, one of your peers. Back in November, I was in your lunchroom, as some of you may see me there from time to time. This young man walked up to me and he said, "Sergeant Fortier, this is what I want to do. I want to serve my country. I want to earn my right for an education, and I want to earn my right for passage as a man and as a citizen of this nation to do what I can for this country, this great country. And so that young man is Private Jeremy Edgington. Private Edgington, I have had the honor of training 1 weekend every month until he ships out to basic training this July. I've seen him cultivate as both a man and a soldier, both in physical fitness, mental strength, and mental toughness. He will continue to do so, and he will come back, and he will serve this great nation and the state of Michigan. So let's give him another round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Sergeant Johnson. I'm the Marine Corps representative for Algonac High School, and I'm here on behalf of the Marine Corps to give out some awards for students who have gone above and beyond in academics, athletics, and music. So when I call your name, please come up and get your award. For academics, United States Marine Corps would like to give that to Brian Spees and Emily Turner. United States Marine Corps would like to present the Distinguished Athlete Award to Jacob Nutter and Shelby Mocklin. Now, the Marine Corps would like to present the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, and those go to Zachary Zawatsky and Holly Frank. Holly Frank. And congrats again for the class of 2014. Whatever you do in the future, I hope that every single one of you are successful, and thank you for having me.
Good morning. My name is Robert Grass. I'm the band director here for the Algonac Schools, grades 6 through 12. I have quite a number of awards to give out, so I'm just going to go right off my list because I'm not a very good public speaker. Here we go. Milk, eggs, cat food. That's the wrong list. Let me try that again. The George Appleman Memorial Scholarship was established by the Band Boosters upon the passing of Mr. Appleman. As you know, he was the longtime band director here. It is a $500 scholarship awarded one time to someone who is intending upon doing something in the musical area in college, whether that be participating in a pep band or actually studying music. The 2014 Appleman Memorial Scholarship winner is Jessica Malberg. And we're going to pretend I'm handing her money. Or a yellow folder. The Shelley Meldrum Memorial Award. This award was donated by the Algonac High School Band in honor of Shelley Meldrum, who was a student at Algonac High School. The criteria include solo and ensemble ratings, extra musical organizations such as community bands, summer camp bands, etc., involvement in extracurricular musical activities such as jazz band, talent shows, summer camps, etc., and extra musical performances outside the band program. The person chosen should be a reflection of the ideals of hard work and extra effort put forth by Shelley Meldrum. The 2014 Shelley Meldrum Memorial winner is Zachary Zawatsky. The Lee and Laura Merrill Award. This award was donated by Lee and Laura Merrill, so it's appropriately named. The criteria include musical ability, scholarship, character, and service to both musical organizations, school, and overall leadership. 2 students this year I felt, seniors, fit those qualifications, and so the Lee and Laura Merrill Award this year goes to Samantha Toten and Jake Healy. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is given out to a student who demonstrates excellence in participation in the Taft Road Jazz Society. Our winner this year is our first back-to-back award winner. This is our senior alto saxophone soloist, Mr. Phil Schufelt. Phil will be performing tomorrow at the Muskrat Scramble at the St. Clair Country Club at noon with his band, the Taft Road Jazz Society, on the final stop of the 2014 World Tour. It's also the first stop of the 2014 World Tour. The Patrick S. Gilmore Award is an award that is promoted by the Instrumentalist magazine, which is a magazine that us music people like to read. It's the oldest magazine. It has all the awards in it. It has international standards, so you can put it on a resume and everyone will know what it means. This award is recognized by all major musical organizations and is awarded for overall excellence of musicianship. This year's Patrick S. Gilmore Award winners were Nicole Minhinnick and Caitlin Gertman. And the final award that I give out in the band program is the John Philip Sousa Award. Of course, most of us know who John Philip Sousa is. He's the man who wrote our national march, the Stars and Stripes Forever. He's considered the March King, and so this is the highest honor that I can bestow. This individual will be entered into the Legion of Sousa Award winners on the Instrumentalist website. It doesn't come with any money, but it does come with a lot of prestige. And so our 2014 John Philip Sousa Award winner is Mr. Jacob Nutter. Hi, I'm Snea George. No, I'm not. Miss George is our new choir director. She could not be here this evening. I had the privilege of sitting in on her interview 2 years ago when we hired her. She is doing great things here in Algonac. Participation in the choir program is up. Performances are heavily attended, and they're very fun to watch. I've been asked to give the Jack and Irene Green Choir Award. I don't know anything about these 2 young ladies that are on the award, and she didn't give me a bio or anything, but I know that if she picked these students for recognition, they must be very deserving, because I know that they've put in a lot of time. I see them there after school almost every day, and the choir program is really on its way up, And so these students must have played a big role in that for her to honor them this way. So the 2014 recipients of the Jack and Irene Green Choral Award are Kayla Dickinson and Samantha Orchard. Go to that.
She didn't tell either of us, did she? Oh my god.
Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Angela Justa, a teacher here at the high school. I'm here to present the Spirit Den Scholarship. We have the honor to give a scholarship worth $500 to a graduating senior from the proceeds from the Spirit Den. The Spirit Den, which is our school store, has been in operation since January of 2001. The school store is operated by a class where students can learn valuable employability skills that enhance their transition into the working world. During this school year, we were able to donate to various charities amongst the community. The Spirit Den would like to thank the senior class for their support over the last 4 years. This year's recipient of the Spirit Den Scholarship is always been determined to do her best to accomplish her goals. She is kind and empathetic. She has decided to go to college in the fall where she will major in education. She has made a positive impact on Algonac High School and deserves recognition. The recipient of the $500 Spirit Den Scholarship Award goes to Stephanie Morris. I'm also presenting the Chief Christie Award. This award is donated by the Algonac Optimist Club. It was donated in memory of Chief Robert Christie, who was a major influence in founding of the club. He was a friend and protector of young people during the many years he directed the police force. The Chief Christie Award is given to a student who has dedicated and supported youth programs within our schools and amongst our community. The student was chosen for this award, has devoted countless hours volunteering amongst the community. Her dedication to Algonac High School as well as Algonac Community Schools is well noticed and appreciated. Always going above and beyond, we know she has made our community a better place. This year's Chief Christie Award goes to Stephanie Morris.
Hi, my name's Chris Vining, special education teacher here at Algonac High School. You can tell that this is the oldest award given away here at Algonac High School. It's the Dr. Black Award. He was a local physician that enjoyed going to high school sporting events, but mainly enjoyed the sportsmanship related to the athletic events. And this year's outstanding sportsmanship goes to Mike Baranowski.
Good morning. I'm here to present the Will St. John Citizenship Award. It is in recognition of outstanding citizenship. The award was first presented in 1931. Some of the characteristics considered for this award are dependability, cooperation, and leadership. There are 2 recipients of this award. The first recipient of this award transferred to Algonac High School as a junior. In her 2 years at Algonac High School, she has invested a considerable amount of time into not only the high school, but to the community as a whole. She plans to attend Michigan State in the fall. The second recipient of this award has been an active in track for all 4 years of high school. He's been a leader who always is willing to help the younger athletes. He plans to attend the University of Detroit Mercy in the fall and major in pre-dentistry. I would like to congratulate this year's recipients of the Will St. John's Citizenship Award to Caitlin Barnhart and Nicholas Waters. As an educator, there are some classes that leave footprints on your heart, and you will remember forever. The class of 2014 is one of those classes. I consider it a privilege to have worked so closely with so many of the graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce the Student Council of the class of 2014. They will be receiving both a silver cord that represents their leadership and dedication to Algonac High School and a certificate of appreciation. They will wear these cords tonight at graduation. Assisting me today are junior student council representatives. When I call your name, could you please come to the stage? After you get your cord, please remain on the stage until the entire student council is present. This is a very large student council, so if everyone could hold their applause until the entire group gets up here, it would be greatly appreciated. President Shelby Maughlin. Vice President Isabella Marinelli. Recording Secretary Lillian Hinkle. Corresponding Secretary Emily Turner. Sergeant of Arms Chris Snyder. Director of Public Relations Kat Dennis. Director of Philanthropy Charlotte Gore. Representative Kylie Lyon. Representative Ali Wergow. Representative Jordan Helrung. Representative Cody Helrung. Representative Taylor D'Amato. Representative Caitlin Gertman. Representative Melissa Mahinick. Representative Nick Irving. Representative Anne-Marie Campo. Representative Holly Fry. Representative Hannah Bingham. Representative Alyssa Barnett. Representative Katie Chauvin. Representative Alexandria Takanis. Representative Amanda Meldrum. Representative Madison Cheney. Representative Megan Giardin. And Representative Matt Avers. Thank you all for your service to Algonac High School, and I wish you the very best. Each year, the Daughters of the American Revolution seeks to reward a high school senior who exemplifies the qualities of a good citizen. These qualities include dependability, service, and leadership. This year, there were many members of the class of 2014 who have these qualities. However, one person stood out from her peers. This young woman has a 4.5 grade point average. She's an IB diploma candidate, and she plans to attend Yale University in the fall. I am very pleased to announce the winner of the 2014 DAR Good Citizenship Award, Shelby Maughlin. And last but not least, I'm going to present the Service Award. This young lady has done an unbelievable amount of service, not just at Algonac High School, but throughout the community. She was voted on unanimously by the staff as giving the most service to Algonac High School, Stephanie Morris. And now we have the junior representative from SAD who are going to present our seniors representative for SAD.
At this time, I will be calling up the 2014 senior SAD members. Alyssa Barnett, Anne-Marie Campo, Catherine Dennis, Holly Fry, Megan Girardin, Caitlin Gertman, Charlotte Gore, Madison Kukuk, Kylie Lyon, Jessica Malberg, Isabella Marinelli, Shelby Maughlin, Amanda Meldrum, Melissa Manhinnick, Marianne Schultz and Alexandra Wargau.
The Language Award is bestowed on a senior who has demonstrated excellence in advanced language study, has shown interest in the culture, and anticipates continuing to learn and use the language. As I see the seniors today, I have to smile to see how far they've come. When they arrived at AHS, many were apprehensive about jumping into Spanish 2. We even called it Spanish 1.5 to make it less scary. A couple of students even told me that they'd never be able to speak Spanish ever. Of course, these students soon were speaking Spanish in other classes and even writing their class notes in Spanglish. By the end of the freshman year, many of them decided to continue on in Spanish, and some of them reached the IB level where they became los estudiantes más interesantes del mundo. So I hope that you stay thirsty for knowledge, mis amigos. This year's award winner exemplifies that drive to explore the culture and to use Spanish in everyday life. He earned a perfect score on the IB Spanish speaking assessment. He plans to minor in Spanish at Alabama, and he intends to use his skills to take part in an engineering service trip in a remote area of Peru. Congratulations to this year's Spanish award winner, Jacob Nutter.
The French Award honors a senior who has demonstrated excellence in advanced foreign language study. This year's honoree has acquired an appreciation of other cultures, has demonstrated great enthusiasm for learning and communicating in another language, and will undoubtedly do some further studies in foreign language as she continues her educational journey. This year, the World Language Department honors Monica Martin. Félicitations, Monique. Today I am also presenting the Kathy Nist Memorial Scholarship. It was my privilege in the beginning of my teaching career to work with Kathy Nist, a very dedicated and vibrant teacher and media specialist in the Algonac School District. Although Kathy lost her life in the battle against breast cancer, her memory continues to live on in the media center where we study and in the college scholarship Kathy bequeathed to our students. Kathy left in her estate money designated for scholarships for students who would have difficulty paying for college. She was especially interested in helping students who were hardworking and who had set high goals for themselves. There were several applicants this year for the Kathy Nist Memorial Scholarship. Many did an excellent job on their applications, but the scholarship committee found that one student stood apart from the group. Teachers who wrote letters of recommendation for her describe her as one of the hardest working students I have ever met. She tirelessly works through the assignments in class and is always looking to make herself better by asking questions and checking her work. She's been nothing but a wonderful young woman to have in class. She is always polite and respectful. She's always cheerful and kind to others. Our recipient plans on starting her schooling at Macomb and will then transfer to Wayne State. Her career goal is to become a pediatrician. The recipient of the 2014 Kathy Nist Memorial Scholarship is Neely White.
Each year, the Milt and Thelma Stringer Award is given out to the varsity football player that maintains the highest academic standards. This year, we were led by Mr. Brian Spees. Come up and accept this award. He was in good company as our top 11 football players averaged a 3.62 GPA this year, so great job, Brian. Great job to the varsity football program. This will be our second time giving away the Muskrat Touchdown Club Scholarship. There were votes received by 3 of the individuals on our team. The one receiving the most votes was Mr. Michael Baranowski.
Thank you. I'm here to announce a few awards for some very deserving Muskrat seniors. The first is the Mallender Cup. The Mallender Cup was first established as an award in 1936, which was Mr. Lieber's senior year, I believe, and is one of the oldest honors given out at today's ceremony. It is named after the late Herbert Mallender, a standout athlete in the Algonac sports program. The award is presented to a senior who has contributed the most in the area of promoting higher standards and athletic participation. The winner is chosen based on a system of points given for the number of sports played, varsity letters earned, placements as team captain, and selection to all league, all area, and all county teams. This year's winner competed in varsity volleyball, varsity basketball, and varsity track, and was named captain in all 3 sports, while earning a remarkable 10 letters. She also received the All-Academic BWAC Award 10 times and maintains a 3.8 GPA. She was voted All BWAC in volleyball and basketball and holds 2 state records in track, and recently competed in 3 events in the state finals for track. Our winner has a very bright future. Algonac High School will surely miss Lily Hinkle, the winner of this year's Mallender Cup. The next award I'd like to present is the Busuttil Family Legacy Award. The Legacy Scholarship was founded by the children of Chuck and Diane Busuttil. Chuck and Diane Busuttil are lifelong residents of Algonac and strong supporters of the Algonac Community Schools academic and athletic programs. Their children decided to start a scholarship fund in honor of their parents' dedication to the advancement of the students in the Algonac community. Applicants were asked to write an essay on this topic. What is your legacy to Algonac High School? There were many applicants, but the committee found one they felt had a heartfelt explanation of their legacy to AHS. The winner has excelled academically as well as in multiple sports. This young woman will be attending the University of Alabama in the fall. The 2014 winner of the Legacy Scholarship is Catherine Dennis. The next awards are scholarships made possible by the tireless work of Mr. Chuck Busuttil. 11 years ago, Mr. Busuttil started the Muskrat Scramble golf outing to provide essential funds to our football program and vital scholarships to all of our student athletes. Including the upcoming scramble, which is tomorrow, profits have reached almost $150,000 over a 10-year period. Tomorrow marks the 11th year anniversary in what hopes to be the best one yet. Albert Pike wrote, "What we have done for ourselves alone dies with us. What we have done for others and the world will remain and is immortal." Thank you, Mr. Busuttil, for your hard work and support. You have created a wonderful legacy for our high school that will live forever. The first scholarship is the Baxter Agency Student Athlete Scholarship. It is a $500 award sponsored by the Baxter Agency and is given to a student who has excelled in both academics and athletics. This year's winner participated in track, basketball, soccer, marching band, and cross country. He was the treasurer of NHS and president of the IB Care Bag movement. He did all this while maintaining an incredible 4.4 grade point average while taking the full International Baccalaureate program. Congratulations to Jacob Nutter. The next Muskrat Scramble Scholarship is the Muskrat At-Large Scholarship. The Muskrat At-Large Scholarship goes to a senior football player who has provided great leadership and promoted their school with class. This year's winner has promoted our school in the highest light, participating in football, basketball, and track. He was also a 4-year member of Student Council, a past mentor, and a part of the National Honor Society. He volunteered for Biddy Basketball, the St. John's Marsh Cleanup, and also Little League Football. He did this all while maintaining a 3.4 grade point average. We are all very proud of Chris Snyder. The last 2 Muskrat scholarships will be given by Coach Welchner. I would like to take a moment and let everyone know how blessed we are to have Coach Welchner as a teacher and a coach. This has been a very difficult year for Coach. He lost his father a couple months ago, right as the season started. And it was tough on him to push through this season, but he did so and came very close to winning his 5th regional championship in 6 years. He finished 2nd this year. Kurt, it has been and continues to be an honor to be your friend and fellow coach over the past 10 years. You are a great example to our students, our athletes, and our peers. We are very blessed to have you. Audience, please stand and join with me and give Coach a round of applause.
Thank you very much for that warm welcoming, Mr. Teedy. I'm here to present the Busatell Family Track and Cross Country Scholarship. It's for a total of $500, $250 for the top male and $250 for the top female. We give this award to the 2 athletes, both male and female, that we exemplify both academics and excel in either track or cross country. Our awards this year go to Jacob Nutter and Lillian Hinkle.
I know this day's been going long. The next award is the Major Muskrat Sportsmanship Award. This award is in honor of Mike Horftis from the class of 1975. He was a classmate of mine and a very good friend of mine. I'm so proud to be part of this award, but more important, I'm honored to have known Mike Horftis. Mike was a unique person, an athlete, and a friend. One of the greatest gifts in life is friendship, and Mike gave me that gift. He was a tremendous teammate. He always hustled. He was unselfish. He was always about desire and that will to win. Mike was a true athlete. Mike was a true Muskrat who loved this school and he loved this community. But what is the Major Muskrat Award? It's an award honoring the girl and boy athlete who's proud to be a Muskrat, proud to wear that blue and gold. Being a Muskrat is wearing that uniform with pride, taking the time, giving the effort, and always putting team first. So all that blood, sweat, in tears. It's being proud of this school. It's being proud of this community. But it's not just this award, but all the awards that have been presented today with someone's name on it. Many of you have no clue who they are. But there is a commonality to them all. They all believed in this town. They all believed in this school. And they all believe in you. But I guess that really doesn't matter unless you believe in yourselves. Let me tell you something that I hope you've already learned. You people are entitled to absolutely nothing. But you have the potential to become phenomenal. You have the potential to become powerful beyond measure. You need to protect your dreams and be willing to take advantage of those opportunities that are presented to you. You seniors who are sitting here today have accomplished something very, very important. Today, you will receive your diplomas. And now life will change. If you live in a place long enough, especially a place you graduate from, it becomes part of you. It's kind of like a metamorphism. Here's your last lesson at Algonac High School. And please never, ever forget this. The swamp is now in your blood. The swamp now becomes you, and the swamp will always call you back. For now and forever, you are a muskrat. As you leave here, enjoy the journey. Cherish every moment, every second, because life is good. And the winner of this year's Mike Horftis Major Muskrat Award goes to Lily Hinkle and Chris Schneider.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Burns, and I'm a math teacher here. I'm putting in a formal request to not follow Mr. High Street anymore. I'm here to present the Patricia Green Sportsmanship Award. This plaque was donated by Patricia Green in 1959 because Mrs. Green felt that girls should be recognized for sportsmanship as well as the boys. It is awarded for sportsmanship to the highest degree both on and off the athletic field. This award is in recognition of a student who has demonstrated a fair, honest, and courteous rivalry with other schools and has accepted gracefully the results of the contest. This year's winner is Lillian Hinkle.
Hi, I'm Scott McIntyre, and I'm here to present the Esther Strite Literary Award that goes to, is voted on by the English department and shows someone who has been exceptional in English classes all through their high school experience. It's actually the oldest academic award we have here at the high school, and this year's recipient is Shelby Mauchin.
Good morning. I'm Steve Cook. I'm the Rat Review Advisor. Thank you. And this is Lauren Wummel. She is the advisor for the yearbook. We're here to give the Carolyn Slepka Award. Carolyn Slepka was the journalism advisor here many years ago, and she wanted to ensure that the leaders of those publications were recognized. And these awards are given based on or they're chosen by their respective publications, the staff in each one. This year for the Rat Review, Amy McGillis, and for the yearbook, Madison Kukuk.
We also have the awards for the Journalism Honor Society, which is a group of students who are in the top of their class and are somehow in one way or another involved in journalism. These select few succeed in keeping the school informed and entertained while still managing to keep their grades up. So this year's yearbook recipients are Hannah Bingham, Madison Cheney, Kayla Grauberger, Leah Hacker, Lindsay Keegan, Madison Cookhook, Amy McGillis, Marissa Rivard, Sarah Schumann, I have a lot, Jessie Smith, Shayla Soring, and Alexandria Takanis. And the newspaper recipients, go ahead.
The recipients of this honor for newspaper are Amy McGillis, Max Dawson, Kiana Kennison, David Miller, and Julie Moman.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Bocano, drama and English teacher here at the high school. There's something to be said of people who have a strong sense of self, especially as a young adult. This showcases great character and a strong personality. This year's recipient of the Ron Trumbull Master Thespian Award has such a strong sense of self and truly knows the person that he is. This student has an innate ability to command the attention of his peers. He worked extraordinarily hard this year and showcased what a determined individual he is. This student was extremely helpful and dedicated to the classroom and the success of our play. Grease would not have been the sensation that it was without this student. His presence was felt on stage and people were drawn to his ability to adapt his personality to that of his character. He has been a wonderful addition to my drama program for the past 2 years, and the void he leaves will surely be felt. The Ron Trumbull Master Thespian Award is given to someone who showcases great ability on stage, and I couldn't think of a more deserving candidate this year. Congratulations to Jacob Franklin.
All right, I'm going to be presenting on the Mentoring Award or program. Algonac High School PASS program is a peer mentoring program designed to help at-risk freshmen cope with the difficulties associated with a transition to high school. Established in 2004, the program pairs junior and senior leaders with incoming freshmen and targets the goal areas of graduating on time, gaining social skills, and becoming a successful and productive member of the high school community. Last year, the PASS program was recognized by the Michigan Association of School Boards with the Educational Excellence Awards for their outstanding commitment to student growth and development. We appreciate the hard work and dedication to all of our PASS mentors that they've made this award possible. The seniors participating in this program made a year-long commitment to their freshman mentees and deserve to be recognized for their service to their school and peers. I'm going to read off the names of the 2013-2014 mentors. Please come up to the stage when your name is called. Please hold your applause until all of the names have been read. Michael Baranowski, Alyssa Barnett, Anne Marie Campo, Katie Chauvin, Max Dawson, Nick Irvink, Megan Girardin, Caitlin Gertman, Charlotte Gore, Damon Goulet, Brendan Gudzeit, Jake Healy, Cody Hellrung, Jordan Hellrung, Lillian Hinkle, Kevin Kerrigan, Madison Kukux, Zach Liederman, Kylie Lyon, Jessica Malberg, Monica Martin, Samantha Miller, Aaron Pilak, Chris Snyder, Brian Spees, Carly Stevenson, and Allie Wergow. Please recognize these exceptional students with a round of applause. Thank you. In addition to recognizing all the mentors, the past advisors also would like to recognize 2 individuals that we feel exemplify the role of being a senior mentor. The seniors that we are recognizing went above and beyond the normal hour per week commitment and had a tremendous impact on academic and social success of their freshman mentees. The 2013-2014 Mentors of the Year are Brian Spees and Damon Gillette.
Congratulations.
Good morning. Today I have the honor of presenting the Brad Buck Humanitarian Award. This award is given out annually in memory of former Algonac student Brad Buck. By definition, a humanitarian is someone that has concern or wanting to help improve the welfare and happiness of people in general. They care about the betterment of mankind, and they needlessly put others ahead of themselves all the time. This year we have many qualified candidates for this award, and it was very difficult to just choose one. I think that's a large testament to the parents, educators, and our community in general, so I thought it'd be nice if we give them a nice little round of applause. After having this student as a student for the last 2 years, he meets all the criteria above and beyond. So this year it's with great pleasure I present the Brad Buck Humanitarian Award to Jacob Nutter.
I am one of the social workers for Algonac Community Schools, and I am here to present the Outstanding Link Award. LINKS is a program that pairs students with disabilities with general education students to help build both independent and social skills in the school setting. This is the first year we're having this award, so we're very lucky. And I actually have 2 students who I'm going to present it to. My first student is Stephanie Morris. Stephanie has done an outstanding job for me this year. She started out just wanting to go into a classroom maybe 1 or 2 days a week, and before I knew it, she was in there every single morning helping my kids who have disabilities, as well as heading out to Fairhaven Elementary every afternoon and helping about 6 students out there who have disabilities. So Stephanie has done a great job. Thank you, Stephanie. My other award recipient is Katie Barnhart. I have a funny story about Katie because she's worked with probably one of the most difficult students on my caseload. And when I went to this special education teacher and said, I kind of have this crazy idea, I think we should give him a link, she thought I was crazy, which isn't necessarily unusual, but I went to Katie and I'm like, hey, I have this kid at Algonac Elementary that I need you to work with a little bit, and she was like, yeah, I think I can do that. So I was like, perfect. So I went back to my special education teacher, I'm like, I got someone. And she goes, did you tell her about him? I'm like, heck no, I'm not gonna tell her about him. I'm like, let's see if she stays. So she came for a couple days and I called the special ed teacher and I'm like, how'd it go? She goes, it went really well. I said, did he scream at her? She goes, just a little. I'm like, did he swear at her? She goes, no. I'm like, he didn't swing at her or anything. She goes, no. I'm like, perfect, she'll be back then. So she's been with us all year and she has done an outstanding job for him. He is a student who is nonverbal, so he really doesn't talk much. He really doesn't have a relationship with anyone, but when he sits to do work with her, he will actually hold her hand to do work with her. So she has made him birthday cakes, brought him food, done an outstanding job. Both these girls have done an outstanding job, and I can't thank them enough for all their hard work. So thank you, girls.
Mark Sims, I'm here to give away the David M. Green All-Around Student Award. This plaque was donated by Mrs. David M. Green in memory of her husband with the approval of Mrs. Rockwood Bazinski, and it is given to a senior who the faculty feels is the best all-around student. The qualities consist of character, unselfishness, industry, enthusiasm, cooperation, and loyalty. This year's recipient of the David M. Green All-Around Award is Mr. Jacob Nutter.
Daphne Urban, and I teach biology and psychology here. And I'll be presenting the final award that's chosen by the staff of the high school. It's another all-around student award called the Albert L. Rockwood All-Around Student Award. This plaque was donated by Ida Polito Rockwood-Bazinski in memory of her husband, Rocky. It was created and began on May 26, 1966. The requirements are that the plaque be awarded annually to a senior boy or girl who, in the estimation of the high school faculty, deserves recognition of best all-around student, as demonstrated by unselfishness, industry enthusiasm, cooperation, and loyalty. I worked with a student for 3 of the past 4 years, and she absolutely fulfills all of those requirements. And this year's winner is Shelby Mockling.
Exciting to be on the other side of the podium. All right, so the Beyond the Books Award is voted on by the membership of Algonac High School Student Council. And the recipient of this award is a teacher that literally goes beyond the books and isn't just a remarkable teacher, but also a role model, a mentor, and a friend to his students. This teacher has made his mark on Algonac High School's history department, teaching many history courses along with the rigorous Ivy History of the Americas. He has also taken our wrestling program beyond heights that we could have never imagined. We are truly blessed to have this individual as part of our school. I am pleased to present the Beyond the Books Award to Mr. Brian Ranger. Tradition here at Algonac High School to pass on the Student Council gavel and horseshoe to next year's Student Council President. So I would like to present next year's Class of 2015 Student Council President, Jonathan Morton. And could the rest of the class officers please stand when your name is called? Vice President Marissa Wilson. Secretaries Laura Dennis and Katie Kroc. Sergeant of Arms Kayla Hopkins. Director of Public Relations McKenna McIntosh. Director of Philanthropy, Hannah Levice. And representatives, Veronica Roberts and Alyssa Picard. Thank you.
Good morning.
Hi, Lily. Mikey.
For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Gino Petrovich, Cheyenne's dad. Before I'd start, I'd need to mention that Cheyenne's grandma, Dorothy, made about 5,000 cupcakes, so be sure to stop at the common area after the awards ceremony. I'm here today to proudly present 5 members of Cheyenne's 2014 graduating class with a special gift in her memory. As Cheyenne's family, we are so proud of the person she was and what she stood for. The students chosen embodied those same characteristics. Someone who goes above and beyond, not just academically, but as a classmate, as a citizen, and as a human being in putting others before themselves. Someone who, through their warmth and kindness, can touch a person with just their smile. They are just all around great kids who truly work hard. Before announcing the recipients, I would like to share with all of you a piece of advice I would have given to Cheyenne. Graduation is upon you, and you will be moving forward to follow different paths and pursue success, which I'm sure you will all achieve because there is no single definition of what success means. Thank goodness it is different for all of us. Don't chase success. Do what you love, and the rest will follow. Have the courage to go against what the world tells you success is, which can be difficult with all the pressures there are to be great. Be true to yourself and follow your inner sense of passion because you are significant. Your purpose in life doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It just has to be meaningful to you. Don't try to be something or somebody you weren't meant to be. Listen and accomplish what's in your heart and create your journey and draw your own map. Knowledge is power. So use your intelligence, but don't let it get in the way of your instinct. Establishing a solid foundation will assist you to unlocking your true potential to be amazing. I tell all of you, direction determines destination. Michael, if you wanted to go to Florida for spring break and you get on I-75 north, guess what? You're not going to get to Florida. You chose to travel the wrong direction to get to your destination. And by the way, kids, call home often and not just to ask for money. We lost Cheyenne far too early. But in the time that she was here, she was amazing. An amazing daughter, an amazing sister, and an amazing friend. Cheyenne cared about other people in a way that was truly inspiring. My wife Denise and my sons Chance and Trace couldn't think of a better way to honor her than to give you the opportunity to carry on her legacy. These students were chosen with the help of the fine staff of Algonac Community Schools, led by Mrs. Baracco. Before I announce the recipients, I want you to know that these individual donations came from family, friends, co-workers, and complete strangers. This award amount is to be utilized at your discretion towards the pursuit of your goals and dreams. As I call your name, please come up to the stage to receive your award. Neely White, Hannah Bosman, Matt Avers, Nick Waters, and Anne Marie Campo. In closing, there is always opportunity to take your hardest moment in life and make it the inspiration behind your greatest achievements. We all lost Cheyenne, but this is your chance to turn it into something as remarkable as she was. And that is what Cheyenne would want, for you to go out and be amazing. God bless. Good luck to all of you, and thank you. Ms. Baracco, can you please, Ms. Baracco, is she here? Ms. Baracco was very instrumental in putting this whole thing together. She collaborated with a lot of the Algonac, the teachers, in selecting these students. In no way, shape, or form does anybody not qualify for these, but this was very hard for the teachers to choose somebody that was deserving of these awards, and her, along with the teachers, were, again, very inspirational. She needs a huge round of applause.
Before we conclude
conclude, Dr. Stricker has asked if he could say just a few more words as we wrap up the ceremony today. Dr. Stricker.
That certainly was a display of courage and a life lesson for us all. And certainly I'm not as involved being new here, but I hope that the students carry that lesson forever. And so, again, that's a lesson even for myself being new here. So I did want to come up one last time to, it is D-Day, a day of remembrance and observance of our military. And I did notice I had an opportunity to walk in today. I got the door for a gentleman that obviously had served in the military. And so I have a great deal of respect for that. And so I did want to recognize, and I know we have some gentlemen that are currently serving in the military and some people who have families serving in the military. I have a great deal of respect for that. 2 weeks ago I had an opportunity to give a Memorial Day address. And this freedom that we enjoy, even having this award ceremony, and the freedom that you will enjoy going out into the workforce and the college and so on, was at a price to be paid. And this morning watching the news, it's yet another memory or another observance of that price that has been paid that I think sometimes we forget. So I'm certainly not trying to steal the show, but I always, when possible, like to take a moment to recognize those who gave much more than a moment. Many of them gave their lives for this freedom that we enjoy. So if you have served in the military, could you please stand up? Are currently serving, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Your service is greatly appreciated. Thanks for this extra time. I do appreciate it.
2 reminders, one for our seniors. Remember, 5 o'clock in the Media Center. So we can get started at 6 o'clock. At this point, I think we're safe in saying that we will have the ceremony out, graduation ceremonies will be out at the field at 6 o'clock. At this time, if I could please have Mrs. Zuppe and Mrs. Landrum up front to help us exit, please. As we close the ceremony, we'll continue a tradition started 4 years ago. Seniors will march out by row, starting with the first rows and working back. This is the last time our graduates will hear the Algonac fight song, students here at Algonac High School. So with that, Mr. Grass, please honor these seniors one last time with the playing of the best high school fight song in the state of Michigan. Go Muskrats.